A referendum, squealed Tony Abbott, the federal Liberal leader, a referendum to decide whether the Commonwealth should take control of the Murray-Darling. Here's a pot of geography. The Darling starts in Queensland, goes through New South Wales. It's joined by the Murray, which starts in Victoria, and then they all happily dance into South Australia. Trouble is, Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria take most of the water on the way through, so by the time it arrives in South Australia, it's a drop in the bucket. It's perfectly legal, it's in the Constitution, and it's been reaffirmed by the South Australian Premier, Mike Rann, who signed the latest agreement on water sharing, waving a document like peace in our time for the cameras, and, like Chamberlain, now finds himself at war. Rann then made a big fuss. He said he'll take Victoria to the High Court, which interprets the Constitution. Electoral grandstanding, that is. Then Tony Abbott comes up with a referendum and a grand electoral stand, that one. The only way to change the Constitution is by referendum. I know you won't, but have a look at the Constitution. I have, and Abbott should. The referendum has to be passed by the majority of the people in the majority of the states. So the people in Darwin, where they have 2 seasons, wet and dry, and in Tasmania, where the 2 seasons are cold and colder, and the people in the Gibson Desert, where the seasons are rabbits and flies, and in every state and every village and every hamlet where people have no connection with the Murray or the desalination plant at Port Stanvac or suicidal irrigation, they'll vote under Tony Abbott's referendum, like you, voting on the Derwent or the Swan River or 6 Mile Creek. Abbott was a senior minister in the Howard Liberal government, sat on the front bench, in cabinet, a dozen wasted years. With ideas like that, he'll waste a few more.